Thank you, Chairman and committee members. My name is Josette Saxton with Texans Care for Children. Thank you for the opportunity to speak a little bit today about how Texas can help support school boards in improving the academic outcomes of their students. As you develop these recommendations, I urge the committee to think about when you're looking at strategies such as I've been hearing about we need tools in the toolbox. We need to make sure that there are evidence-based practices that are known to help our kids succeed, that our schools are aware of them, that our school boards are aware of them so they could put them into practice. As you're looking at that, I urge you not to forget about those non-academic factors that are so important to school success. Things like, how is the school environment conducive to learning? Are they taking into account students' mental health concerns, deficits in their social emotional skills, and their history of trauma? I've included in my written testimony, which you've received, a copy of testimony that was submitted previously a few months ago from a then principal at Crockett High School here in Austin, Texas. And it speaks to, I think, much more eloquently than I could about what can happen when you have a low-performing school that starts to address some of these non-academic barriers and some of the turnarounds that they've seen. It's pretty remarkable. I know we saw some impressive numbers from Dallas ISD, but I urge you to look at, I don't think I highlighted it in your testimony, but look at the graduation rates just in the course of about 6 years in students, how it's improved. Specifically, if you look at African American students, in 2008, there were 63% of the African American students were graduating. By 2014, it was up to 91%. What I think is remarkable, too, if you look at their dropout rates, again, for African American students, in 2008, it was at 5.70% in 2014. And I remember during that committee, again, this is the Mental Health Select Committee on the House side, the question was posed to the principal saying how much did some of the mental health services that were being provided on school and some of these other social, emotional, climate interventions impact this? He says profoundly. So what can you all do in terms of helping schools identify those things? And again, it's all about local control. But going back to the question, if school board members know what questions to ask, are they aware of some of these other non-academic factors that are tied so closely to student performance? And are they also aware of what kind of strategies that can they use to impact them? And I think that's where the legislature and TEA and even other state agencies can come together and help to build up that toolbox to identify what's working in schools, help schools to share information with each other, and then again also from this body encouraging schools to not pay it or to also pay attention to a lot of these factors, the non-academic factors that really promote academic success from our students. I thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.